Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is TomTuffnuts coming at you with another music reaction. Today I'm very, very, very excited. I saw that our man Mr. Tom MacDonald has released a brand new song. At least I'm assuming it's a brand new song because it's only been on YouTube for a couple days now, or maybe the song's been out, but now there's just a video to it. I have no idea. I haven't. I'll be honest. I don't follow Tom that much. I'm getting there. Don't get me wrong. I'm getting there because I think this man says a lot of truth in his songs. And for me, especially with rap, I'm not a big fan of rap anymore. I used to be growing up. I feel like rap for me was more of like my late teens, early 20s time of my life to where I was really into it. But the one thing I notice about Tom is that he's what I consider a clean rapper. He speaks truth. He's not afraid to say what's on his mind, even though I'm sure he gets a lot of hate for it. But he's not one of those rappers that, talk about drugs, promoting drugs, gang banging, shaming women, things like that. So for me, I have the utmost respect for this guy, this individual, for what he does. I think it's amazing. But I don't need to tell you that. If you're watching this, you already know that because you guys are all fans of Tom, which is cool. And I'm becoming a fan of Tom as well. And trust me, we have a long journey ahead with this guy. I've got a lot of songs to get to from his past here, but I'm excited to get to this one because this is brand new. This is fresh, and I want to check it out. I don't know what it's about. I have no idea. I see a sign in the back that says Tom is trash. I don't know if they're talking about Tom MacDonald, if they're talking about me, TomTuffnuts. I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out. But anyways, guys, before we dive in here, don't forget, we also have a Patreon. If you guys would like to help support me and my incredible family and this freaking amazing community we have here on YouTube, we just passed 10,000 subscribers all within a month. Thank you guys so freaking much. It means the world to me, but please go have a look at it down in the description below. But it allows you to become a patron and be able to request anything you guys would like to hear. Doesn't matter what genre it is. We react to everything here, so don't be afraid to try something a little outside the box. I'll react to it. Can't guarantee I'll give you a positive reaction, but I'll be honest and genuine no matter what. So without further ado, let's dive on in. Mr. Tom MacDonald, Snowflakes. Here we go.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials.
Wow. I wasn't expecting. This seems really deep in like some political views. I mean, they talk about abortion. They talk about who hates America most, Americans. That's a truth bomb, honestly. I love my country. I served my country for 8 years. I wish I could have served longer. But I hate what our country has become, unfortunately. It is. We need a fresh start. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like talking about politics, but I'm glad that we have this guy to speak out about it. But wow, okay, he's not messing around at all. It stinks that these subtitles are in a different language, but I'll do my best to follow. Sometimes it's hard for me with rap just because I'm getting older. It's hard for me to follow the beat as much, but we'll try.
Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black.
Oh, okay. At least right here, I can stand up and agree. I mean, I'm gonna agree with pretty much majority of everything that he's saying. I think him and I share a lot of the same views, especially from what I'm hearing. But yes, what our country does for our veterans is an absolute disgrace. Like, I'm thankful that I've gotten some help. But like for me, I got medically discharged. It took years, a little over 2 years to get my disability. And during that time, it was just the amount of different channels we had to go through and all the testing I had to do, and proof and paperwork, yada, yada. It was a complete disaster. The VA is a complete disaster, guys. And if you're a veteran, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For that period of 2 to 3 years, we didn't have a place. We didn't have a home specifically for my family. We were just kind of bouncing around between other people in my family, my parents, her parents, and it was a lot, especially with we only had 2 boys at the time. Now we have 4. It was a lot on them specifically too, just not, putting your roots down. But that's so true. I mean, it's nothing against homeless people, because there's a lot of veterans that are homeless, unfortunately, a good amount of veterans that are homeless, and I would be one of them. And I'm thankful that I'm not on the streets and my family's not on the streets. I got a loving family, and just a great community all around. But, it's a shame, the amount of people living on the streets, whether you're a veteran or not. But yeah, I do agree that our country does more for non-veterans living on the street than veterans living on the street. I'm sorry. If you served your country, you did your job, you should never be on the street, ever. I don't care. So it's a damn shame, America. Speak, Tom.
Died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't...
Dude. Oh my gosh. So, truth be told, I'm also a streamer. I do stream on YouTube here, and you guys are more than welcome to come join. We do live reactions there. But before I came to YouTube, I streamed on Twitch for 3 years, and the final nail in the coffin for me on Twitch was, for those that are familiar with it, was what they call the hot tub meta, to where Twitch is okay with women, and I have nothing against women. I married a woman and I love her. She's the best. But I do have a problem with a platform that allows women to basically sit in an inflatable tub with a bikini that is 3 sizes too small, and the way that they position the camera and the way they position themselves is extremely sexual. And Twitch just will not do anything about it. They're okay with it because, hey, guess what? They make money for it. Of course, that's a huge revenue source for Twitch. And it's disgusting in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't care that they have it on the platform specifically if it was just in a category to where it wasn't able to be accessed from kids under 18, because a good portion of that viewing audience on Twitch, and I'm saying this because I'm experienced with it, are under 18, and you should not be able just to go on twitch.tv right on the homepage. There it is. So these women are, posting their OnlyFans, all their social media, and it's just like corrupt businesses, just absolutely disgusting. Doesn't even care about the future of our children. It's a damn shame.
Be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Dude, if there's one thing that I'm getting from this other than like the really strong views that I definitely side with Tom on, is the most hated person in the world, and I mean this, the most hated person in the world is the one that is not afraid to speak the truth. Period. And that's what Tom was doing here. And you guys have told me that Tom is extremely hated for what he does. And I see why, because he stands up and says what a lot of us don't or aren't willing to. So good on him for basically being that shield for us, right? Man, this guy. So this is the third song I have checked out by Tom. We did Dear Slim was the first one. I got hooked. My wife got hooked with me. We were both shocked because I'm sorry, we judged Tom at the start of that video, and I try not to judge or I try not to read into things too much. I judged him because he had face tattoos. I was like, oh man, this is going to be like a mumble rapper. And 30 seconds in, my wife and I were just like, okay, this is sick. And then we did Dear Rappers, which was where you guys told me to go. And I was like, man, okay, we're going to have a hell of a journey with this guy. And now we're here, and it's just like, wow. I mean, this guy is not afraid to freaking unzip his pants and pull his balls out straight up and just say what he needs to say. So, incredible.
You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's the real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no.
This is my favorite Tom MacDonald song so far. And I've only listened to 3, like I said, but the amount of truth in here, and I'm reacting to Tom, but like I'm not reacting to him like how good of a rapper he is. I'm reacting to what he's speaking about. I'll tell you, he's an incredible rapper. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. His enunciation on his rhymes are solid. This guy is the real deal. But that's not, I mean, that's what I'm supposed to be doing in a way. That's part of the reaction, but I'm like so involved with what he's speaking about. That's what his music does to me, man. It's so interesting. It really makes you think. And that's what I love. I love music that really just like gets deep inside you, and it just makes you realize things that you wouldn't think about before. I mean, yes, a lot of us have probably realized a lot of things that he's speaking about, but in a way, a lot of us are also bitches that are too afraid to say these things to, to someone else or the public or whatever it may be. So, like I said, this guy he's a freaking hero, okay?
Drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
I gotta say, the other thing I really love and that I learned from you guys is his lady does all the video editing and the production, right? I think that's so cool. That's awesome. Usually, the expression "don't mix business with pleasure," but clearly it's working out for him. I think the sky's the limit for this guy, and he has an incredible community, and I only say that because I know that, because you guys have came to me in the comments from the previous songs we've done, and you guys have been we've ran into multiple communities for different bands or whatever it may be. But I gotta say, the Hangover Gang is one of my favorites, and I mean that. You guys are just very humble, you're very kind, you're very genuine, you're honest, and that's what I love. And that's the community I'm trying to build here on YouTube. So yeah, like I said, man, feel free, any one of you, feel free to come check out our live streams we do weekly, usually always every Friday, and sometimes just randomly throughout the week. But don't be a stranger. Come on in. Love to have you. But anyways, guys, wow, what a powerful message from Tom. That's cool. We share names, but he's a legend, man. I don't know what our next Tom MacDonald song is gonna be. I was thinking it's gonna be Fake Woke, because that's what a lot of people have suggested. So that's probably where we're gonna go next. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna get there soon. That I guarantee. But I hope there's gonna be a lot more Tom MacDonald coming on this channel. But I can't do it without you guys. So let me know what I need to know about this guy and where I need to go, Hangover Gang. I'm calling upon you. Let me know. Give me the info. Give me the knowledge. Lay it on me, baby. But anyways, guys, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm TomTuffnuts, giving you another reaction to our man, Tom MacDonald, doing Snowflakes. Until next time, friends, TomTuffnuts signing off. We'll catch you at the next reaction. Tom MacDonald, don't stop what you're doing, my man. Keep going. Good night, everybody.